Dutch Square, Malacca.
Beautiful is right.
Wow. Look at beautiful Christchurch building behind me. It's pink and I love it.
Beautiful and historical.
Yeah.
What could be better? And action-packed with tourists and these tricycles that keep going by. Look at this guy here with his, is that Frozen? No, thank you. Maybe later. Tons of those guys in Malacca, really great. So our idea today is a historical day learning about the unique history of Malacca.
That's right. We're gonna visit a museum, the Stadhuys.
Stadhuys. Hard to pronounce.
Yeah.
But
anyway,
it's right here somewhere.
Right here.
Yeah.
Right here?
So we'll check out the museum of all the different ethnic groups, and then we'll check out Famosa, which is really exciting. Over 500-year-old ruins.
Right. It's an
which
old
is really amazing.
fort left by the Portuguese.
Amazing.
And then we're gonna go up a hill, the St.Paul Hill.
Which is another couple hundred-year-old building from the Portuguese originally, and then the Dutch kind of took it over, I think.
Yeah, anyway, we're gonna have a historical day today, and we're gonna learn more about Malacca.
To learn more about this beautiful state of Malaysia that we've been enjoying so much.
Oh yeah, so let's go!
First stop, Stadhuys.
Stadhuys Museum. Bye!
Okay, critical information. When the Portuguese conquered Malacca in 1511, they only conquered Malacca. They didn't conquer the entire country of Malaysia. They just conquered what is the present-day state of Malacca. And then, when the Dutch conquered Malacca in 1641, 130 years later, they only conquered Malacca. All the different states of Malaysia were just kings or sultans at the time. So only Malacca was conquered. And then in 1842, when the British conquered Malacca, they actually conquered all of Malaysia, and they called it British Malaya. So that's why you have Dutch and Portuguese influence in Malacca, but not in the rest of the country, and you have British influence in the whole country. What's also really interesting is a Famosa, which we'll see shortly, as well as the church on top of St. Paul's Hill, which we'll see shortly, are the only two Portuguese buildings left standing. When the Dutch came in 1641, they went on a serious demolishing everything spree, and they only left those two buildings. What's also really interesting is you have tons of these depictions of what St. Paul's Hill looked like through all the different colonizers. Because St. Paul's Hill is such an amazing location right by the ocean and right by the river in Malacca, it's kind of a critical spot where you could get the high ground and kind of protect the river, where all the enemy ships would want to, attack and conquer. So it's a critical location. It's kind of an amazing place. We're going to go there shortly, and we'll be on the very place that battles have been taking part for like hundreds and hundreds of years. So amazing history in Malacca. I'm loving this museum. You guys know from our vlogs, every museum we go to, I'm like, this museum's the best. But honestly, this museum is really, really great. This is helpful. This is very helpful. Can you name them all, Ivana? I think we can.
The Malay.
Malay, obviously. Kristang, which is Portuguese Malay.
The Chinese.
This is Chinese. This is Indian.
The
Chiti,
which is Indian and Malay.
Indian and Malay. Okay. And this is Peranakan.
Baba Nyonya.
Baba Nyonya. Actually, quite helpful to have them on human beings like this. There you have it. The multiculturalism of Malaysia happening right before you. The Kristang people is the smallest group, I'd have to say.
Yeah.
Only in Malacca, right?
I think so, because
I would love to meet some Kristang people.
Right. Hopefully, we plan to go to the Portuguese settlement. Hopefully, we can check out what they have, meet some people there, and learn more about their history.
Sounds good. And like I was saying earlier, guys, the museum is literally in Dutch Square, which, if you guys remember, is just beside St. Paul Hill. So I think St. Paul Hill is just over there somewhere. But we'll venture there next to see if we can learn some more. Really wish we could go in the church today, but it's closed from COVID-19. So, not today. Honestly, you've just gotta love Dutch Square. This place is like so photogenic and awesome. Everybody here's having a good time. Tons of those local tricycles around, which was interesting to see in the museum, the before and after of the tricycle. Very interesting stuff.
Before it was kind of like plain, and now they decorated it with like Hello Kitty and Pokemon. And they blast this really,
cool
really
music.
loud music. So
maybe we'll take. Can we take a tricycle to St. Paul Hill?
Do you think we can?
We should ask. You can go to St. Paul Hill.
St.Paul Hill. Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Ah,
St. Paul Hill, 1558.
St.Paul Hill.
Okay, how much?
20. 2 people.
20 ringgits.
One way, eh?
One way.
Ah.
What's it, Ivana? Fair price? One
You
bushel?
lower?
Yeah.
Cheaper.
Huh?
Cheaper.
Cheaper.
Yeah.
15 ringgits.
15. Okay. 15. 2%. Okay.
One car is two.
That was too easy.
One car. Okay.
One car, 15, Mr.
Ah.
15.
Ah,
Oh,
okay.
1.5.
Which one yours? Oh, Pokemon. Oh, lucky me.
Ah.
Just the one I wanted.
Oh, it's
Pikachu
one.
car, Ivana.
Ah.
What could be better?
Ah.
Fantastic. Okay, 15 ringgits, deal.
Ah.
Look at this, Ivana, riding in style. The Pikachu car. That was meant to be. I was thinking, hopefully he gets a Pikachu car.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You go after that, right?
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Beautiful. I think we got totally robbed on that one, Ivana. That was a 2-minute bicycle ride for 15 ringgits. You know what? No regrets, baby. Oh, right in front of us. A Famosa.
A Famosa.
Oh!
It's remnants of the Portuguese forts that used to be here in Malacca.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so original construction in 1511. What? 509 years ago. That's cool, man.
And the fort used to surround the St. Paul's Hill and the area of Dutch Square, but now this is the only
Yes.
part
This is like
left.
the interior of the fort. Most of it was demolished in the Dutch siege when they took it from Portugal. But come on, 509 years old. Can we go up to top? I'd love to stand on top up there.
Maybe not.
I don't think so, but I'm going to try.
Automatic.
So, there you have it. Kind of a place where you see it, and then you saw it. So after 3 minutes at Famosa, we've seen Famosa. Definitely worth checking out. 1511, that's amazing. But nothing really going on. You just kind of look at it and think about, man, 509 years old, and then that's it.
That's right.
Still worth it. Loved it.
All right.
And now we got to hike up these stairs to
St. Paul's
the
Hill.
only other remaining Portuguese building, St. Paul's Hill.
I'm kind of disappointed because I thought the bike will go all the way up there.
That would be worth 15 ringgits. That would be worth the price.
I still have to climb all the stairs, but it's okay.
No problem, we can handle it. Whoa! To think that sculpture part of the man and the woman in the coat of arms is 500 years old, that's spectacular. Wow! That's amazing. Oof. Awesome stuff. Okay, St. Paul's Hill, here we come. Race ya!
No.
And I never know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. And I think to myself.
Bro, Famosa is nice, but St. Paul Hill is where it's at.
Wow, and we can see view of the city from up here.
View of the city.
Very nice.
This is why it was like the war location, fortress location, because you got the vantage point to protect the river. Awesome.
True.
History.
And they got like some old Dutch writing, I
Man,
think.
it's so funny that when I was a kid in school, I didn't even like history class. And meanwhile, history is like the most interesting subject.
That's right. Now you
Come
love
on.
it.
Now I love it.
Yeah.
Come on.
Woo.
Oh my gosh, Ivana, let's go. This is gonna be. Oh no. Oh, I just almost jumped out of my chair. I was like, oh, this is gonna be amazing. We're climbing ladders. No, okay, never mind. And I don't know if you guys can see it. This place is swarming with dragonflies. What could be more magical than that? Can you guys see it? I don't think you can see it. There's like 5 dozen dragonflies flying on our heads. What a magical afternoon, Ivana. Wow. What's that? Amazing, right?
Amazing.
Come on. Imagine 500 years ago standing up here with a gun. Would it be a gun? Probably. Oh, I think a bayonet.
Cannon.
Cannons for sure. Seeing boats on the horizon. Imagine seeing boats on the horizon. Oh no!
Ooh, British
comes the
are coming.
Dutch. Oh, here comes the British. Yeah. Ah. Wow. Man, the history of war has got to be so gruesome. To be clear, I mean, war is still gruesome. But the history of war, we were in the museum earlier. They have those keris, Keris, K-E-R-I-S.
Oh, keris.
Those swords that are like snakes. And they show pictures of people like, kind of look like a wizard actually. It looks like a wizard. Flipendo. But they're like ready to just slice each other up. Man, the history of war.
Right.
And now, so interesting. Look at this. With St. Paul behind us here, come on.
Come on.
Awesome. Really wish I knew what this meant. Here under late. Okay, here lies Begra.
Nicholas must be his name.
Nicholas.
Oh, look.
Well, here we
Good
go.
English.
Laid to rest here is Nicholas Baxley, who in his life was a free citizen. Departed this life on April 9th, 1678. Okay, so why is it critical he's a free citizen?
I don't know.
Very interesting.
It's
But we had the
free.
first part right, didn't we? Here lies Nicholas
Good one,
Baxley.
Steve. Good one.
Bro, I speak Old English.
Good one.
What can I say? This place is the best, guys. This is a must check out in Malacca. If you're coming to Malacca, you've got to get to St. Paul Hill. Look how crowded it is in here with this open air. Just everybody exploring, having a good time, learning. This is the place to be. Look at all these tablets.
I don't know if they're Old English or if they're like Dutch.
Maybe they're Dutch, Ivana. So maybe we did it backwards. Our idea was we'll go to the museum first, so when we come here, we have some ideas or some
Right.
information. Maybe we should have came here first to gather our questions. I'm sure the museum probably has the answers.
You're right.
Both
you're
ways
right.
are legit. It
Yeah.
costs 12 ringgits to get in the museum, so I'm
Right.
probably not going to go again. But what a great place. Look at all these tablets. These gigantic stone tablets. This is like amazing place. Wow. What do you
no
say,
roof,
Ivana?
No roof.
5 stars.
5 stars.
Absolutely 5 stars. This place is awesome. What a great day we had today. We learned a lot, actually. One thing I am really into, Ivana, hopefully we can find a way to learn about and maybe go to the Portuguese settlement and meet some Cristão people. Do you remember in the museum when we saw all the outfits of all the people? The Cristão was the one that was most unique to me or most interesting to
So
me.
it looks more European than Asian.
It looks more European. Plus,
Because-
that's like 1500s.
Right.
Like 500 years ago, those people would have started living here.
That's true.
So Cristão people and the Portuguese settlement. Stay tuned for that video, guys. We can certainly go to the Portuguese settlement. I'd really like to hook up a meeting with some Cristão people. Anyone knows
they
any
got-
Cristão people?
They got their own language,
Do
culture,
they still speak Portuguese?
food.
I guess I speak
I think they
Portuguese.
speak like different types, like Old Portuguese.
Old Portuguese.
Not the Portuguese language that they speak in Portugal right now.
Good point.
Yeah,
Like 500-year-old language.
right.
Because they were kind of isolated from Portugal. Amazing. I'd love to learn about that. But we had a lot to learn today. I had a great time today. Learning about the Dutch, the Portuguese, even the English.
Right.
Look at this place up on the hill. Wow.